Hey everyone, it's the big day. It is time for Are You Faster Than a Marshall Elementary Teacher? Hooray! Oh, it's a gorgeous day outside. This is going to be a super fun lesson. I hope you have fun with it. We teachers had an awesome time with it. So, thank you ahead of time for being a great sport and for playing with math. Don't just sit there and watch my talking head. Get out and play with math. Let's remind ourselves about constant speed. Let's see if it's working. Look at that constant speed. I talked with several kids yesterday and said, what are the two parts of speed? And they said, going fast. I said, that's what speed means. Speed means how fast you're going. But what are the two parts? We describe how fast something is going. That's the speed. We call that how fast it's going by using a unit rate. And it has two parts. Speed includes how far you go, and not how fast, that's speed, but how long it takes. When you're timing on your watch, when you're using your phone and timing, the two important things, that pieces of talking about how fast something is how far it is, the distance, inches, meters, centimeters, yards, miles, and then how long, seconds, minutes, hours, days, years. So how far and how fast, how long, and that is constant speed. So it looks like this: blank units of distance. Units of distance, remember, is miles, inches, yards. So blank units of distance per, there's a 1 there, units of time. Now, we're going to get to that 1, but in order to do that, we've got to time how long it is going to take us. We're just going to go as far as we need and then time how long it takes. Here's some examples. We drive 55 miles an hour. Hummingbirds flap their wings 15 beats a second. Snails crawl 8 centimeters per minute. All right. Now, so what am I getting myself into, you might be wondering? Well, we have been learning about constant speed and unit rates, and now it's time for you to watch your teachers in action as they set their world records. So let's go over to, let's go to our classroom and take a look. Are you faster than a Marshall Elementary teacher? Here it is. See if I can move myself. Oh, maybe I can just make myself a little smaller. There we go. Are you faster than Marshall Elementary teacher? You're going to click on it. Whoops. We need to go back. So click on each teacher to watch them set their world record time trial. Let's take a look at Miss Steinagel. She's on the skateboard. We're going to click on her, and it loads a second. Oh, there she goes. She gives us a preview that she's not actually even standing up. She's skateboarding laying down. Okay, so what you're going to do is go ahead and choose some teachers. Watch them. I will tell you there are a few wipeouts and a few silly outtakes. So watch your teachers as we are competing. You could push a wheelbarrow. You could ride a lowrider bike. You could skateboard. You could drive your remote control car. You could, we got a head-to-head on our two of our 5th grade teachers on the lowrider. You could ride your regular bike. You could dance. You could, look at this. We got another head-to-head. You could scooter. We got 2 teachers scootering. You could dribble a soccer ball, or you could pogo stick. When you have watched these teachers and you've seen their time trials, you're ready to set your own. So you're going to click on it. Now it's your turn and you're ready to get set. Here you go. Nope, there are their world records. You can see them. Now there's a lot of difference because different things will go differently. It takes a lot longer to pogo stick 50 yards than it does to ride my bike. So even though my number is much, much smaller than Ms. Becker's, that doesn't mean that we don't both have world records, because my Marshall Elementary School world record is on the bike. Ms. Becker's is on the pogo stick. So once you decide which one you're going to do, you're going to click on that. There it is. You're going to click on whoever it is, and it's going to take you right to your Google Classroom, where you are going to look for today's lesson, October 2nd, Are You Faster Than a Marshall Elementary Teacher? You are going to click on your Google Doc, and you get started. There's the video. If you need to measure out 50, oops, my lights turned off. There's the video if you need to measure out 50 yards, how to do that. That is a video of me telling you how to measure out 50 yards. And you'll see it in there that we had to do it. The teachers used the track down here, so you could use from the 50-yard line to the end zone if you come sometime this weekend and use the track. But if you can't do that and you need to do it at your house, it tells you how to do it. Watch that video. Or you can think about it at about as half as long as a city block. So you kind of think where the roads cross. You're walking down the sidewalk. The next place the roads cross, we call that a block. That's a block long. So about half of that is about 50 yards. So when you're doing your time trial, you've got lots of choices. All right. Let me go back to where I was before, if I can get there. All right, here I am. So here's the directions, things we need. We need the equipment. You won't be able to do a skateboard challenge if you don't have a skateboard. That doesn't mean you can't borrow someone's. That would work perfectly. But if you don't have a skateboard, you're kind of out of luck with that. You can't really set a world record if you don't have a skateboard. So choose one of the things that you have. Someone to time you. It's super hard to time yourself. Have a brother, a sister, mom, dad, cousin, someone in your family help time you. Mark out 50 yards. You just heard me talk about that. There's the link. This is the how-to video. It's linked right there. You can also find it on Google Classroom. Optional. We had a lot of fun recording and we did some pretty silly things. Record yourself. So you can record it on your device. You can record it on your phone and upload it into your drive. You can drop it into Flipgrid. There's lots and lots of choices. So record yourself and share your awesome world record. There. Now let's get to the math. Here it is. So use the same format, then do it. You can do as many do-overs as you want and record your time. My best time for the what challenge? What are you doing? I'm doing the scooter challenge. I'm doing the dancing challenge. What challenge are you doing? And then you went 50 yards in blank seconds, or I should actually say minutes and seconds, depending on what you did. Now, you're going to fill out these questions. These ones are pretty easy. What challenge? What equipment were you doing? What was your time? Did you beat the teacher's time? If so, how much did you beat it by? Or if you didn't, was it easy, medium, or hard for you? And tell us why. Why did you choose that particular challenge? And who helped you? Now it's time to put the information into a unit rate table. Let's get to the math on this. So you are going to see, insert your title. Your title, remember, tells who's doing it and what the challenge is about. Then insert your time here. You went a certain amount of seconds in 50 yards. Oh, I need to get my little... Yeah, look at that. You're going to put in insert where it says insert. That's where you have to get rid of my words and put your own words in. Insert your time in 50 yards. But we don't want to. That's not a unit rate. If you went 38 seconds for 50 yards, that's not a unit rate. There's no 1 in it. We've got to change it to a 1. What if you only went for 1 second? Now you might say, well, I could try it and just see how far I go in 1 second. It's really hard and it's quite variable. So instead, we're going to figure it out a different way. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to follow these directions. How to find the unit rate. Using a calculator. I want you to use a calculator because these are going to be hard numbers. Type in 50, that's how far you went, divided by your time, and push equals. So here we go. My time was 9 seconds. So I'm going to open up online calculator. Here it is. 50 is how far I went, 50 yards, divided by the time it took me, which is 9, equals 5.56, because we want to round. We don't want all those fives. So 5.6. That, I'm going to go right back here. That is, round that number to the nearest second. 5.5 would be 6. That is my unit rate. So I went, in 1 second, I went 6 yards. I'm going to type that in. That's how fast I was going. See how easy that was? You didn't know that was that easy, did you? Yeah. So you're going to take the yards, divide it by how long it took you, because that tells you how far you went in each second. Divided by how many seconds tells you how long you went in each second. So I went about 6 yards, a little bit less than that. I could put 5.6. Either one is fine. Then if I know that I want 5.6 in 1 second or then how many did I go in 2? How many did I go in 10? How many did I go in 60 seconds, which is also a minute? And then many did I go in 360 seconds, which is also an hour? So you are going to, whoops, holy cow, I think I have a math error there. Oh my goodness, I think I dropped a 0 off. It is not 360, it is 3,600. That's kind of a bigger difference. Yikes. So I've got to change my table a little bit there to make it fit. Now we need to multiply it. Do I expect you to do this on paper? No, I want you to use a calculator. Have such a fun time with this activity. It is due after the weekend. So you can do it today. You can do it anytime this weekend. Enjoy the challenge. I hope you videotape it and share it with us on Flipgrid. The link for Flipgrid is also right here. There's the Flipgrid link. So you're going to start with this video. You're going to watch your teachers. You're going to pull up your document. Yep, let me highlight these things. So you're going to start with this video. Then you're going to watch Are You Faster? That's where your teachers are. Then you're going to pull out this doc, Are You Faster? That's the doc I was just walking you through. If you need to know how to measure out 50 yards, there's that. And if you want to share it with us, and we'd love to see your awesome video. In fact, we actually even took a video biking with our dog. So that's kind of fun. You can have some friends be in your video as well, or pets. If you want to share with us, there's the Flipgrid link. I hope you have an awesome time. Reach out to me if you have questions. Bye.